think baseball would be successful without community. It's community ultimately that supports a team, that buys a ticket, that builds a ballpark, that wears that cap, and those are all the things that ultimately fuel a successful operation. And I think community and the team are interwoven about as tightly as you can possibly be.
Hey Dodgers, force it any base, guys. Let's see you play. Let's see you play. Run hard, Bud, run hard.
Growing up playing baseball, I mean, it was important to my neighborhood. Kids, the kids I knew, the kids I played around with during the day are kids I played baseball with at night. That's how I met the kids in my neighborhood, as we all came together on a baseball team. And as a kid, I don't think you understand the importance of baseball. It's just what kids do, But as I've grown older and I've come to work for the Twins, I realize that baseball is really a rallying point for community, whether it's neighborhoods, it's town teams playing ball on Sunday afternoons after church and people come out, or it's Target Field and people coming from 5 states, planning their family vacations around it. But, baseball is important to the community. It creates community. I think any place that you can gather 45,000 people around the same purpose, rooting towards the same thing, is a good thing. And if you can take that outside the walls for the good of your community, if baseball leads to that, then baseball's a good thing.
Well, I think baseball is important to a community because it really provides a gathering spot. It's something that we can all rally around. When the Twins play, it gives us fodder at the water cooler every day. It's something that we share. We can talk about. It brings it together, and it's one of those rare places where you can go and you're high-fiving a stranger.
Everybody likes to win, but our fans are here no matter what. They've been coming to the ballpark. You can look in their faces during the games, and it's a relief. It's a joy to spend time with your family. It's also a very valuable asset to the community. A lot of people have a job because of the Minnesota Twins and Target Field, and so it's twofold. The community really serves the Minnesota Twins well, and I think the Twins, give back an awful lot to the community too.
One thing that I love about baseball is it stretches from, 5 and 6 year olds to, 80 year olds. It's a game that I think can relate to all different age groups. It's some of our biggest fans are some of the older fans, that follow us every day. Obviously, there's young kids screaming and yelling, at the games and stuff like that too. But I think every generation has this connection with baseball, and I think it's it's America's game. It's every single day, and it's a team game, so I think a lot of people can relate to that.
It's such a baseball-oriented community that loves the Twins, and everyone loves the Twins. I'm out and about eating dinner or anything, I see Twins jerseys, Twins hats, and people talking about baseball at restaurants and stuff. So it's kind of one of those that people care a lot about the Minnesota Twins around here.
It's all about the community. We play baseball for a living. It's a job and it's what we do, but we don't really call it a job. It's a little bit of fun for us. But being accountable to the community here, Twins fans everywhere, it's our time and it's our responsibility to carry on the tradition of the Minnesota Twins organization, and that's being out in the community, helping people, reaching out, meeting people, raising money, raising awareness. And this organization does as good as anybody as reaching out like this. And our players, it says a lot. I mean, they want to be out there. We have a lot of guys that are, big in their own charities and raising money, and that means a lot too, that they're aware. It's not just about baseball. It's also about being able to touch somebody's life.
Tonight's honorary flag raiser is 91-year-old Lloyd Barnett. Lloyd served from 1942 to 1946.
So the community gives a team its identity, I believe, but it's also the reason, that we exist. If not for the fans, if not for the people who want to bring their kids to the game, who want to bring their buddies to the game, baseball goes away, and the Twins go away if you don't have those people who care. So, community is paramount, and the fans are paramount to what we're doing around here.
Baseball, maybe more so than any other sport, mirrors life. I think there are tremendous life lessons to learn from baseball, and certainly the word hope, I think, is interrelated with sports, but again, particularly baseball. At any given time in a season, you may be in first place or last place, but there's still a level of hope for that next game, for that next 5-game winning streak, perhaps for that opportunity to move up the standings into first place. I think the same can be said for life. I think we as human beings all deal with our challenges, our ups, our downs, but we all have hope to get to a better place.